All right, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be checking out a video from the Manlet War of 2025 Sole Survivor, aka Greg Doucette, and the video is titled, "This Isn't Fitness, It's Sex." So, yeah, let's check it out. I think you guys are going to particularly enjoy the first scene of this video. You know who you are. What are you doing, bro? The first comment when this got notified to me earlier was, yeah, here it is. Greg, what are we doing, bro? This guy.
In today's video, the ladies, they're not gonna like me. And I don't care. Enough is enough. Finally, a woman has called the other women out. This isn't fitness, it's flex. And I'm not talking about flex, something that rhymes with it, starts with an S.
You titled the video sex. Are you scared to say it in the video, but you're not scared of getting demonetized by titling it that way? Well, it's probably his editor that titled it.
I want to get demonetized.
That's not 400 IQ, it's in the title, bro.
And so she calls out the industry, finally. Because trust me, if I did it, another man had did it, oh, you're a misogynist.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So if you call out anything as a dude, you just hate women. That's a pretty common thing that happens.
Oh, you're a bad person. Oh, why are you doing this? And so a woman does this. And what happens? Does it make a change?
No, she just gets called a pick-me.
Nope. They shit
I'm assuming. I haven't seen this video. I just saw it got notified to me, and I was like, all right, we got to watch this.
on her. They hate on her. She gets
Got to keep up to date with all of the fitness industry shenanigans.
the backlash. And so a woman is calling another woman out, and even the woman gets shit on.
Yeah,
Am I surprised?
It's that sort of like tribalistic mentality that exists throughout every facet of society. So you have people, if they speak out against any sort of issue, they're a traitor to their gender, their race, their whatever, their socioeconomic status. It doesn't matter. It's this weird like tribalistic mentality that is actually perpetuated by the internet, because the internet puts everybody into echo chambers which just constantly repeat your opinions over and over again and validate them. So when someone that doesn't fit the mold in which you've created for them exists, you tend to outcast that person.
I mean,
it's unfortunately a really it's a real thing. Like, everybody wants to pigeonhole you into a specific stereotype because our brains are made to recognize patterns, and not everybody fits in. Yeah, sure. Generally, certain people might behave certain ways. I'm Italian, right? You know, the stereotypes of the mustache and the pizza, right? Those exist for a reason, but we're all individuals as well. But it's a little too much complexity for our lizard brains to actually differentiate. So we sort of like compartmentalize people into groups based on our prejudices and just our experiences and whatnot. I'm not even necessarily saying that's like, I mean, there is a level to like ignorance. There is a level of ignorance to it, but it's not because of like, I'm not even saying it's a thing that people do that makes them bad people. It's just how our brains work. There's way too much complexity in the world for us to be able to recognize that. Anyways, I'm ranting, but
chances of a woman taking accountability is perhaps
that's a Hussein Farhat reference.
1 in a million. And yeah, I get it. Not all women are like that. I'm talking about on average. Women, they have a hard time taking.
I should do a short called the Hussein Farhat a 16-month workout routine where I just like do ladder dips and I break a broom trying to do chin-ups on it and snapping it in half.
Accountability. And so this proves it. And so she calls out the industry and gets a load of backlash. And what exactly did she call out? Well, let's see.
I guess I missed this part in my personal training certification.
Oh, no, okay. For a second, I thought we had a similar power cage.
Make sure to show people how to pull up their leggings before working out.
So this is my opinion. Who cares, right? two things before people start freaking out, okay? Number one, who cares? Like, if these chicks want to show off their asses, go for it. People are watching it. Like, who's to blame? The chicks showing off their ass or the people consuming the content? That's number one. But on the flip side, see, I'm just going to make everybody mad with this video. Just admit it. If you want to show off your ass, just say, yeah, I like showing off my ass. It's fine. Like, just admit it, bro. Like, the worst is when girls will be like, no, I dress like this for me. Nobody does. No, I'm sorry. Nobody just wears uncomfortable clothing and makeup solely for themselves. And that's okay, right? We want to present ourselves in front of other people because we're social creatures. So, like, if you want to show off your ass, just own it, right? And I'm not even saying it's necessarily just for men, right? Like, people say it's just for men. Well, I mean, maybe a lot of these female fitness influencers have very big female audiences, and maybe they just want to show off their freaking glute progress, right? But the point is, they're showing off their ass. They know what they're doing. And it's fine. And so, but just admit
sometimes women have to pull up their leggings. Do you know what else sometimes women do? They pick their nose, they wipe their ass, but notice, that's not at the start of the videos.
I see what he's trying to do, but that's not a good comparison. But I think what he's getting at is basically like, it's convenient that they're pulling up their tights right when the video starts, right?
And so sometimes the men, we grab and scratch our balls.
I should put that in a video.
Nose pop zits. We do lots of shit. Sometimes we greg our doucettes.
Oh, I just got flashbanged.
Barbecue bacon burger. Barbecue bacon.
But
I saw a comment somewhere that Greg Doucette's channel is basically like Gen X or baby boomer like comedy mixed in with like Gen Alpha / Gen Z slop.
Notice we don't post that at the start of the video. And so she's
why
saying,
not? You should.
Set up your fancy camera. And
okay, to be fair, my wife showed me this guy on TikTok, and he has a bunch. I can't remember what, and he has a bunch of animals, right? They're pets. They're like, I can't remember if they're cats. I don't remember. But anyways, she basically showed me the clip, and the guy's dick imprint is just right there, and it's totally on purpose. So men do it too, trust me.
Lo and behold, every film is like this.
All right, I've seen enough of Greg's ass for one day.
Ride it up right there. You essentially pull it up.
You should start every video like that, Greg.
Far that you can smell what you had for breakfast. You could literally taste it, and you can't take accountability that, yep.
Real men eat flakes of turkey.
Yep, you know what? I'm doing this because if I show my derriere at the start of the video, I'm going to get more clicks.
Yep, 100%.
More likes.
And that's okay, but admit it.
And more people are going to buy my programs. The video, it's more likely to go viral if I show my derriere in every single post. Pull up the leggings. Show the crack as much as possible. The scrunch bums, they exist for days. Women can have no ass whatsoever, look like freaking Hank Hill, but because of the special garments that people are wearing, it looks like they have an ass.
Hey, you! Stop pulling up them damn leggings. You ain't got no ass, woman.
You know what you're doing, yet when she calls you out, no, it's normal for women to pull on their leggings.
Yeah, like stop. Like I'm sure it is. It's normal for me to pull down on my shirt all the time because I used to be fat, and it's just a habit, right? Like, you guys know the flick. If you've been overweight, you know the flick, right? But I'm not doing that right before every video specifically angled to do that because there's no point in doing it. Whereas like pulling up your butt cheeks, you know what you're doing. And again, who do you blame? Do you blame the women or do you blame the gooners?
Yeah, sometimes. But notice how...
Or both.
You're able to edit out almost everything, including lifting the dumbbells, putting yourself in position to do the squat. All of the important steps.
I think we can speed up Greg a little bit.
You don't edit out pulling up your leggings, and you know why. You want to show the boys, perhaps some ladies too, but mostly the boys.
I don't know why this thing isn't...
You want to show them your ass.
My YouTube has not been letting me speed stuff up
and so
lately.
when this woman calls other women out, you hate on her. You lack accountability.
This is not just a habit that just so happened to be caught on camera. It is done so intentionally. It's the lengths these trainers go through of setting up their camera and tripod, pressing record, then making sure they're all centered in frame.
It's like how Mike Israetel puts a tripod next to the squat rack so he can puke in front of it to pretend he's training hard.
Turning around, then picking up their leggings, essentially giving themselves a wedgie or purposefully jiggling their glutes.
I mean, she just gave herself a front wedgie there. I don't know, guys.
And trust me, you know you're doing it.
Is this rage bait?
Are you going to sit there and say that you're not? No, it's a normal part of working out. Giving yourself a wedgie, yeah, we see it in the gym. And don't even start with the, I'm wearing these clothes for me. It makes me feel comfortable. No, you're wearing it for attention. I don't care if it's attention from men or from women. It's for attention from others. Oh, what's next?
Yeah, I just don't believe my wife when she says, oh, tights are just so comfortable. Like, no, you know what's comfortable? A XXL t-shirt and baggy ass shorts. That's comfortable.
Put on your makeup for yourself. If you want it to be comfortable and do it for you, do you know what you would wear at the gym? What you wear to go to bed at night.
Exactly.
You get home from your day.
You would just show up in pajamas.
You rub your makeup off and you sit in loungewear.
You want to know how I don't? You want to know how you know I don't really care that much? It's like, look how scruffy I am. I've been too lazy to shave, and I'm like, I'm still gonna record a fucking video. Who cares? I'm wearing a Walmart shirt that's like friggin' all wrinkled up. I ain't getting dressed to do face cam, boys.
Axing in comfy clothes, jogging pants. I know Mepsigram says, hey, this is amazing. She was wearing jogging pants the other day. Wow, this is great. I'm like, why don't you just go out with that all the time? No, I have to wear this, I have to wear that. Scrunching upward bottoms, the scrunch grum.
Yeah, like, and men do it too. Like men and women both do it. Like, every single human being does this to an extent, right? The extents differ depending on the people, right? But everybody sort of masks and performs at least to some degree in public. And more and more men are starting to do this as well with like the whole like looks maxing thing. And yeah, women do it too. And women have been doing it. Women have been looks maxing for decades.
So high up, it's to show off, but no one dares to admit it. Why can't you just admit it like me? I have clickbait titles. You know why? Because more people are going to click them.
Hells yeah, samesies.
But you can't admit it. Is it because you're a woman? Why can't you admit it?
It's like when people are like, "Oh, you're only motivated by money." Like on my main, like I don't get these comments, but I see it when people are like arguing and debating and stuff like that. I have a main channel. If you didn't know, I like it when people comment on this and they're like, "Oh, you have no subs. You have no." I'm like, this isn't even my main channel, bro. This channel is just for me to screw around. But anyway, like I might make more videos about a certain topic on my main channel, and it's like, "Oh, you're doing that because it feeds the algorithm, which gives you money." It's like, yeah, is anybody doing YouTube for free? That doesn't, like, everybody that acts high and mighty about doing YouTube for free and for passion only, you know, two things can be true. You could do it for passion. You could also do it for monetary gain. The people that go on about, oh, these creators, this and that also create videos, they're not purposely demonetizing themselves. They just have less than 1,000 subs or less than 4,000 hours of watch time, so they can't be monetized. The second those same channels get monetized, they do the same thing.
I did it. I have clickbait titles because I want more people to click on the video. And if I were women, I'm certain I would be hiking my garments up.
Yeah, same. If I was an attractive woman, I'd be showing my asshole on stream.
I'd be showing
the tights meta. Psh, asshole meta.
Derriere. But y'all can't admit it, and so you hate on this woman. 2,700 comments.
And it doesn't stop there. After they're done filming and working out at the gym, they go to edit their educational and inspirational workout video. They purposely clip this moment of pulling up their leggings, sometimes even zoom in, and put it at the beginning of their video as a hook to get you to watch.
Does it work?
Sometimes it takes a whole 5 seconds of pulling up leggings before we even get to see a single part of the workout.
But it works.
Why do you?
And I bet if you could see the watch time analytics, the peak amount of time people are watching is during the ass pull.
Think that is? Do you think that that's educational? Oh, I'm a fitness influencer, and
ooh,
so
Greg's
what I
bringing
do
his
is I show
deep
people
voice
my
to the
ass.
table.
I show them my wedgie, and that takes up 5 seconds out of perhaps a 15-second video.
And that 5 seconds getting all the views.
I'm not going to bother
all the
showing
view
you how
time.
to rack the weight, how to get into position, how to use proper form, but I'll certainly going to show you my glutes and how beautiful that they really are while wearing makeup and pretending that you...
I mean, to be fair, like, okay, how much different is that from a guy going out and being like doing the same thing, right? Like perfect lighting, you know, with the flexing, I've done a couple like I was gonna say posing, amateur posing, whatever. I've done a little bit of that on my shorts, just like trying to show my progress, right? And I'm not into bodybuilding or any of that stuff. Like I don't want to I don't want to look like that thumbnail. Like that's scary to me. But I you know, do men not show off their muscles for the same reason? Yes. And a lot of them will. I mean, I can't really see too many of them not admitting that. Pretty much say everyone would admit it, right? They end up getting male attention mostly. That might be on purpose or not. But yeah, like guys will show off their muscles to show off. So it makes sense that women would show off their butt muscles to show off as well. Like
go to the gym like that.
It makes sense. Like it's evolution, okay?
It's for you. It's just for you.
The guys want to show off their torso. The ladies want to show off their legs and bums.
But no, I do it for me. I don't buy it.
Bullshit.
I don't believe you.
What we don't see is them picking up their dumbbells, getting into position, or all of their reps. You know, the unnecessary.
Yeah, like the important stuff. Let's not show that. I just want to show my freaking ass.
Don't make excuses for these girls. These are professional content creators. If they know how to delete a clip of the other unnecessary stuff, they know how to delete a clip of them pulling up their legs.
They know exactly what they're doing.
This is intentionally filmed.
You guys would be surprised how much of content creation is calculated, from like what topics are covered to how they're titled to how they're like portrayed. A lot of it is like min-maxed. Like you would be surprised.
And edited.
So
I'm too lazy to do that.
Just admit it.
I at least for the recording aspect, at least for this channel. But like on my main channel, everything I upload is pretty methodical.
You know it's intentionally filmed and edited. I mean, what are the chances of this? 1 in a million? That every single girl that's doing this is just unintentionally pulling up her shorts to give herself a wedgie, and it magically appears in the video.
At the end of the day, this is inappropriate.
And so she's saying, look, this is inappropriate. Now, here's where I disagree.
Yeah, who cares? It's not like they're actually showing off their bare ass.
If somebody
you're gonna see women in tights in the gym, so to me it's not that much of a difference in the on TikTok.
Wants to show their ass, they can show their ass.
Yeah, like go ahead, right? Like
it's not like they're editing.
It's not like they're showing their bare ass, right? Like if they were going balls to the wall, just sticking their asshole out on TikTok or whatever, I would have an issue with it because that's literally like porn on a non-porn site. But like you're gonna see real people in the wild that have their butts out like that in tights just at the mall. So like again, I know what they're doing, and maybe he'll talk about this.
Photos, perhaps they're morphing their glutes to make them look bigger than they are, slimming down the waist using Photoshop filters and so on. And so to me, there's not actually anything wrong with this. It's just
I'm not a big fan of people like using filters and Photoshop and all that stuff. Like it's kind of like catfishing a little bit, but like it's nothing new. Celebrities have been doing this for years.
When you lie or deny that you're actually doing this, why not just admit it? Why lie and deny? Nope, it just was by fluke.
Despite the Greg Doucette files that we talked about in a video a few days ago, I gotta say, I agree with the manlet on this one.
I just happen to have to pull my wedgies at that moment, and it just happens to be in every one of my videos.
Hey, sometimes you got a little bit of, I'm not even gonna say it.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, sometimes you got a little bit of shit in there, you gotta wipe it.
Right. It would be like us guys fixing our crotches on camera.
That wouldn't get views, though.
Saying it's just a habit, that is such a cope. It's incredibly
like I said, this is a habit, right? But I'm not doing it right before every video.
Something from the video. What's the issue? And so she's just saying sex sells. She's saying
it does. And at the end of the day, whether you guys like it or not, and you guys could argue like, oh, well, it's TikTok. There's like kids on there and stuff. Commercials have sexual innuendos and there's kids watching those shows. There's this is just people wearing tights. Like if they were doing explicitly sexual things in the video, like explicitly, these are implicitly sexual things, which unfortunately is everywhere. You're never going to be able to filter through that. And some of you guys are going to argue, oh, well, what about like, it's supposed to be fitness. The fitness industry all of these videos by Greg, by Mike Israetel, by Jeff Nipples, and all these guys, half of it has nothing to do with actual fitness. Like, a lot. Don't get me started on the science-based bullshit, okay? I'm going to do a whole video about that. But when it comes to like a lot of fitness content, it's not about fitness. These guys are blasting steroids, okay? Oh my God, have you guys seen the video of Mike Israetel trying to do a basic fitness? Well, okay, to be fair, it's not that basic, but you know what I mean. Trying to do like I think it was a military fitness exam or whatever. The things they ask you to do in that exam, I would say most average people probably can't do that well, but someone who is the top science-based lifting coach, whatever, should be able to do these things. The guy could only bench his weight for 2 reps. And sure, he's 240 pounds, and as much as mass moves mass, there is a sort of cutoff with that. Like, somebody benching 315 while weighing 315 is harder than somebody benching 135 while weighing 135. I will die on that hill. It's easier for that 315 person to bench, let's say, 225 than that person benching 135, but it doesn't scale completely unless you're just all muscle, which Mike Israetel is mostly muscle, so he should not have issues benching 240. Not only that, like, I can bench 240 more than 2 times. I think my last working set of it was like for 6, and I weigh 190. Okay, and I'm not even that strong. Like I've only been back to consistent training for like a year and a bit. So the fact that the guy couldn't do that, he had like an 11-minute mile pace. His standing jump was like, was it like 5 feet or something? Like it's just, the guy has no athletic ability, and he's not fit. He's not healthy. Like, his heart is probably going to explode. Like, a lot of these guys, they call it fitness, but it's not really fitness. Like, fitness is like making good lifestyle choices. And, you know, as much as people want to dog on Greg for like his testosterone and, you know, a lot of his takes are kind of like dumb. He gives good fitness advice. Right? His whole like mantra of training harder than last time, it sounds simple and it sounds like very bro-y, but maybe we need more bro shit in the fitness industry again, because like a lot of the science-based shit is based on like DEXA scans, which are inaccurate, based on these like limited studies, whereas guys will just be like, go to the gym, lift heavy, try to lift better the next week. Like, try to PR every week if you can, right? So if you're doing bench press for, let's say 225 for like, I don't know, 2 sets of 10, right? 8 to 10. This week you were able to do 8-8. Okay, next week you're going to try to do 9-8. Then the next week you're going to try to do 9-9. Then the next week you're going to try to do 10-9, right? Like, you're progressively overloading. That's true science-based lifting, which was figured out by the bros. I forgot where I was going with this tangent completely. Oh, yeah, so the fitness industry, it's not really about fitness anymore. It's about like honestly, it's mostly just about drama. And I participate in this, but the problem is like these creators are going to run out of videos to make. You can only show people how to do bench press so many times, how to do a bicep curl. That's why there's all these like stupid, like optimized exercises where the person's like hanging upside down with one arm out and doing some like weird fucking motion, because like you can only tell people to do compound lifts with a few isolations so many times. These content creators need to make money, and each of them find different ways. Some of them will show off their asshole. Others will, sell you bullshit supplements. Some of them will try to give you like these quick fixes that are bullshit. Some people named Mike Israetel will just come up with ad hoc takes every 5 seconds. You know, the list goes on.
I know what you're doing. She's saying it's a shame to be a fitness influencer and have to resort to doing this to get your eyeballs on me.
But the thing is, that's the community. That's what the community watches, right? Like, it is what it is.
Wouldn't it be amazing if fitness influencers could actually post about fitness?
But how long would they be able to just post about simple fitness topics before people stop watching? Like I said, you can only tell somebody to do bench press to grow their chest so many times. And when you do post actual fitness videos about dieting, about exercise, about all these different things, they get less views than drama videos.
Instead
Greg
of
said this many times, and it's true.
posting about their asses and their six-pack.
Or sexual-esque videos, right? And then guys do the same thing with their shirtless pics and stuff, right? Like they're also appealing to mostly other men, but they're still appealing to that sort of sex sells aspect
If they
as
could
well.
actually give and provide quality information, but they can't. And so she's saying this is the problem. People have to do this. There just needs to be
Again, who do you blame? Do you blame the people chasing the bag, or do you blame the people watching?
a wake-up call exposing what's actually happening in the women's fitness industry.
It's a men's industry
I'll keep
too.
making my videos all day long and hope to be a voice of reason and change.
And I do hope if she's actually providing like good fitness content and not doing it in a way that's like slop, I guess, like like Greg, like the tight pullers, like me. That's great, right? Like that's good if she wants to actually provide genuine fitness advice, especially for women, because there's a lot of misinformation when it comes to women's fitness. There's a lot of like woo-woo stuff in there as well, like there used to be in like men's fitness with like six pack shortcuts and all that stuff. The women's fitness space still has a lot of like I would say like woo-woo in terms of like be one with your body and like this is a spiritual way to do this, and there's a lot of bullshit in there.
She wants
So it is good to have people to actually cut through that, especially for women, because a lot of these studies and stuff are done specifically for men as well. So
to change. She wants to desexualize the fitness industry. Remember when I made that
she ain't
video
gonna desexualize the fitness industry, but good for her.
saying bikini, it's overtly sexual.
It's called bikini. What do you expect?
They put their hairs back up to their ass.
See, to me, like I don't know, man. Some of these bikini competitors, they're too lean.
They arch. They walk and face.
I don't mind the leanness, but it gets to a point where you're like, okay, like I'm not into that anymore.
You're watching the glutes to and fro. It's not sexual at all as they walk in their clear stilettos.
Yeah.
And so she's saying it's just like that. It's too sexual. I would prefer if it were less sexual. That is her prerogative. If she wants to make her...
See, people see male bodybuilding as less sexual because women aren't attracted to those mass monsters. But I'll tell you from personal experience and people I know, there are a lot of men that are attracted to big, muscly men. And it is also, in that sense, sexual as well. It's just, gay people make up a less percentage of the population, so it's not seen as that from the, broader context of society. But both are actually quite sexual, like men walking around in like mankinis and flexing and stuff. Like there's a sexual aspect to that as well. Like anytime you talk about like fitness in terms of bodybuilding, you're going to run into the sexual aspect about it, because the whole bodybuilding sport is based on your body, which sexuality exists in society, and when people are wearing less clothes, it's more sexual.
Voice known that she would prefer that fitness influencers did less sexual content and more about training. That's
fair. I mean, it is fair. Like it seems like 9 out of 10 it's just purely focused on ass, and then there's like a few that are like, hey, let's actually talk about like how to do certain exercises and stuff. And I definitely think that the fitness industry needs more of that, both from women and men.
She wants to do. There's nothing wrong with that. I also believe that if people want to clickbait and pull up their leggings, then they can also do that.
Yeah.
It's okay, but you should be allowed to say it without receiving hate. And so what if she had made the opposite video? You know what? Girls, you need to show your ass more. I'm going to make a tutorial.
Okay. I think I'm going to call it here, but yeah, I pretty much agree with his sentiment. Like, do what you want to do, but you're not fooling anyone, okay? We know what you're doing. Go ahead, but stop pretending. And, to those that are like, oh no, women shouldn't be doing this. I ask you this, who's consuming the content? And if you really want to talk to, if you really want to make a change in how the fitness industry is and how, drama and sexuality are the most centralized aspects of it, then stop watching those kind of videos and start watching more basic fitness videos. But unfortunately, YouTube and social media is an ever-changing landscape, and when, you know, we've basically been doing the same things to gain muscle and strength since like the 30s, there's not much you can say to innovate. So people are continuously trying to one up each other. We've seen this throughout the history of YouTube with like the prank channels, and then you know, the pranks escalating and escalating and escalating, and then like those like rage bait channels that go out in public, and like a bunch of them are getting arrested now, right? Because just the escalation has gotten so crazy. So that's just the belly of the beast, I guess you could say. If you guys don't like that aspect of it, you got to stop consuming the content. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Pretty decent video for the most part by Mr. Manlet over here, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Let's get this channel to like, I don't know, 500 subs or something, and I'll see you next time. Bye.